Have you ever imagined traveling back to ancient times and walking in the boots of a Spartan warrior? No modern comforts existed. No second chances were given. You faced just raw, brutal survival from the moment you took your first breath. Most civilizations only trained soldiers when war broke out, but Sparta trained monsters every single day of their lives. Welcome back, guys. Today we are diving deep into the most hardcore warrior society the world has ever seen. These men did not just fight in wars. They lived in a constant state of war. From the second they opened their eyes to the day they took their last breath, their entire existence revolved around one thing. That thing was becoming the ultimate fighting machine and never backing down. Picture this. A baby boy is born in Sparta. The elders arrive immediately to inspect him. If he is weak, deformed, or unlikely to survive, they take him away and abandon him on the cold mountainside. Only the strong are allowed to live. That was rule number 1 in Sparta. Weakness had no place. Not even on day 1. At just 7 years old, every Spartan boy is torn away from his mother and home. No more comfort exists. No more family protection remains. He is thrown into the Agoge. The Agoge is a ruthless training program that would make today's toughest military boot camps seem like summer camp. These boys slept on beds of sharp reeds. They were deliberately starved so they would learn to steal food to survive. If they got caught, they were not punished for stealing. They were punished for being weak enough to get caught. They fought each other every day. They were beaten, often. They were sent out into the wilderness with almost nothing and expected to survive on their own. By the age of 12, these boys had already endured more pain, hunger, and hardship than most grown men in other Greek cities would experience in their entire lifetime. By age 20, they are no longer boys. They are elite Spartan hoplites. They are living weapons. They wear red cloaks. They wear bronze armor. They carry spears longer than a man is tall. They carry shields so heavy that most men from other cities cannot even lift them. They fight in the legendary phalanx formation. The phalanx is a wall of shields and spears so tight and disciplined that it transforms individual soldiers into one unstoppable killing machine. They do not fight for personal glory or fame. They fight as one unbreakable unit. If one man falters, the entire line could collapse. That is why discipline was not just important to them, it was everything. But here is where the story gets truly insane. In 480 BC, the massive Persian Empire, led by King Xerxes, invades Greece with an army so enormous that ancient sources claim it numbered in the hundreds of thousands. Most Greek city-states are terrified. Many are ready to surrender or stay neutral. Sparta sends just 300 of their finest warriors, led by King Leonidas, to block the narrow mountain pass of Thermopylae. Before leaving Sparta, Leonidas makes a chilling decision. He only selects men who already have living sons. He knows this mission could be suicide. He wants to ensure Sparta's future bloodline, even if every man dies. When they arrive at the pass, the 300 immediately prepare. They build defensive walls. They sharpen their spears. They wait. Then, the Persians arrive. Their army is so vast, it seems to cover the land as far as the eye can see. Xerxes sends envoys, demanding the Spartans lay down their weapons. Leonidas gives his legendary reply: "Come and take them." On the first day, the Persians believe victory will be easy. They throw wave after wave of troops into the narrow pass. But the Spartans are ready. They stand shoulder to shoulder with shields locked and spears extended. They do not retreat. They do not panic. They kill. Persian bodies pile up so high that the next waves have to climb over their own dead to reach the Spartan line. The Spartans rotate their front ranks to stay fresh. By nightfall, thousands of Persians are dead. Spartan losses are almost zero. Xerxes is enraged as he watches from safety. He sends in his elite immortals, his best of the best, 10,000 strong. The same outcome happens. The Spartans hold, the Persians bleed. On the third day, a Greek trader reveals a hidden mountain path to the Persians. This allows them to outflank the Spartans. Leonidas knows it is over. He orders most of the other Greek allies to retreat and live to fight another day. But the 300 Spartans and a small number of loyal allies choose to stay. On that final morning, with death certain, they do the unthinkable. Instead of defending from behind their wall, they march out into the open and attack the Persian horde head-on. They fight like demons. Spears shatter, so they draw swords. Swords break, so they use fists and teeth. King Leonidas falls, but his men form a ring around his body and fight to the last man. When it is over, more than 20,000 Persians lie dead on the battlefield. The 300 Spartans did not win the battle in the traditional sense, but they won something far greater. They burned their name into history forever. This was not just a last stand. It was a message to the world. Spartans do not run. Spartans do not surrender. Spartans fight until there is nothing left to fight with. Thermopylae was only one chapter in their story. Sparta was almost always at war. They fought Persia. They fought Athens during the brutal Peloponnesian War. They fought rival Greek states. They even fought each other during their savage training. For them, war was not a part of life. It was life itself. Even Spartan women were forged differently. While their husbands and sons were away fighting, Spartan women managed estates. They trained physically. They were not afraid to speak their minds. A common farewell from a Spartan mother or wife to her man heading into battle was simple and brutal. Come back with your shield or on it. Sparta did not win every war. Over time, their population dwindled due to constant fighting. They were eventually overtaken by other powers, but their legend only grew stronger. Thousands of years later, when we want to describe someone who is unbreakable, disciplined, and refuses to quit no matter how impossible the odds, we still use one word. That word is Spartan. So the next time life knocks you down, when everything feels hopeless, when you are tempted to give up, remember the 300. Remember the men who stood in that narrow pass and looked at an empire and said, "Come and take them." What do you think was the most insane part of Spartan history? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. If you want part 2, where we go even deeper into their insane daily training the brutal Agoge system and how Spartan women were every bit as tough as the men, hit that like button and let me know down below. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss these wild history stories. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay strong. I will see you in the next one. Sparta never dies.